Welcome back. We are to the field house in Wisconsin Dells. We are now taking in the girls' side of the bracket. We see River Valley's wrestler out there on the mat. I'm trying to get, we got it loaded here. Aubrey Conway, a sophomore for River Valley. Rylan Olson of Nakusa Port Edwards, a freshman at 11-4. Conway of River Valley with a 3-15. So a good showing here by Nakusa Port Edwards. They brought a large number of girls into this tournament and showing that they are going to be a force to be reckoned with in the girls bracket. So Olson with a quick takedown and a 3 near fall to go up by that 5-0 score. No area wrestlers on either of the two mats, so we're going to stay single here on mat number 1. Olson trying to go his barbed wire off of that front, trying to pick up some near fall and has at least a 2 count. Works back, trying to reload that hold, tightening up that would-be pinning combination. And picking up the fall in a 1 minute and 22 second time. Rylan Olson of Nakusa Port Edwards. Aubrey Conway will work her way out the backside on that consolation side. So let's take a look, assess here what we've got. I see a Gazda from Boston on mat number 2. Let's take a short break here from the field house in Wisconsin Dells, and we will come back with more wrestling on the girls bracket from the Dells.
We want to thank a couple more of our awesome sponsors for today's action. We have GET Melrose Maduro Titan Wrestling Club, Grantland Graphics, Hart G Lumber, Iowa Grant Wrestling Club, Ithaca Weston Wrestling Club, J&R Military Surplus, Kickapoo Lafarge Predators, Viola Quick Stop, Coombe Creek Feeds, Lacrosse Loggers, and the Lancaster Flying Arrows Wrestling Club.
So mat number 3 is where we're at. We see Madeline Muller of Richland Center, a sophomore for the Hornets at 24-11. Her opponent is Brianne Buckner of Watoma Wild Rose, a senior at 19-7. No score here as we approach that minute mark of period number 1. Just trying to keep an eye up, I think. Nope, that's not anybody of very interest on 2. So both wrestlers openly stalking each other. Seen a lot of backing here on the part of Brianna Buckner of Wild Rose. So 30 to go here in period number 1. This being the 126-pound girls semifinal match. Muller to go down here, wrestling period number 2. There was no score in that first period of wrestling, so 0-0 we are. Madeline very quick to come to her feet. Hand fighting there, trying to get up. Seeing no mat return and a stalling warning going on the part of Brianna Buckner of Watoma Wild Rose. Must have been a class. She must have had a locked hands there. Madeline picking up a point there.
We have another wrestler out on mat 1, I think. Wayne.
Seeing another point going to the part of Madeline, not returning a mat return in timely fashion there by Brianna. So now up 2-0 here, wrestling in period number 2. Yes, we have Ireland Soka of Prairie Chien up there on mat 1. So let's just stay here. We're about halfway through this match. Madeline able to come up and out to pick up that escape. So she being up 3-0 here, minute mark of period number 2. And then in on a nice single leg attempt, coming around and picking up that takedown off that nice single. Now goes barbed wire maneuver off that front, trying to work over on Buckner. Kind of lets that go. Coming around, looking to go half on that near side. Buckner kind of comes up to a more conventional base with a kind of a cross face and near a far ankle breaking down on Buckner is Madeline, but Buckner able to come to her feet and Buckner picked up a reversal and then a standing reversal, and then Muller able to come out for that escape. So 4-2 our score here as time winding down in period number 2. Looking up there on mat number 1, Ireland Soka of Prairie with a 2-0 lead here, winding down in period number 1. Brianna Buckner will go down at starting period number 3. Madeline will go with a ride control off of that left side, seeing a caution for improper starting position. And then a potentially dangerous Brianna's left arm being trapped there, no way for her to defend herself. So a stoppage of wrestling there, potentially dangerous. Another stoppage there for potentially dangerous. Once again, that left arm being trapped in the hammerlock this time. And so back to the center, we reset. Goes with a one-on-one off that right side and a hammerlock off the left arm. And then very quick to her feet was Buckner, but another potentially dangerous stoppage. Brianna Buckner goes down. Muller rides off that left side. Nice little short sit by Buckner. Comes around picking up that 2-point reversal, tying this match at 4. Buckner goes one-on-one off that right side, trying to bring that back to that bar series. Muller kind of just bases out, works up to a kind of quad pod up, kind of works her way up, and then Buckner breaking down on that, goes with a half off that right side, does Buckner. Muller trying to work herself up. Buckner just keeping good forward pressure, maintaining ride control. Approaching that 30-second mark of period number 3. Brianna trying to come around for a near side cradle. Buckner able to lock on, or excuse me, Muller able to lock onto that left leg of Buckner, and we see a stalemate coming here. Just 30 seconds to go here in period number 3. This bout tied at 4. Looking down there on mat number 1, Ireland Soka of Prairie Chien now with an 8-2 score. Muller able to come to her feet, tries to come up and out of there. Buckner got to remember that she's already given up 2 stalling points there, so the next one will be of the 2-point variety. Kind of locks in, tries to come around, and time will expire in that 3rd period. We are going to go overtime on mat number 3, 126-pound semi.
And we just had a pin on mat 1.
So a 4-minute, 32-second time frame. Ireland's Soka of Prairie picking up the fall there. This is a very good match down there on mat number 3. No, nothing yet. But, yep, giving up that takedown. Madeline Muller of the Hornets dropping that semifinal bout. 6-4 your score there. Brianna Buckner of Wild Rose going on to the finals. Madeline will work her way back through on that consolation side. Let's just take a look here. Mat number 3. Let's stay right there. Mat number 3. Montana Joels of River Valley and Lainey Vaughn of Wautoma Wild Rose coming out there. Laney, a freshman at 21-3. Joel's a freshman at 11-10. So
I think we have Melrose Manduro also on the mat.
Yep, if we want to go back widescreen, we can go there. That's Mackie Kaz of Melrose GET, a sophomore at 28-1. Kylie Russell of Blackhawk Darlington, and they fall in a 20-second time frame for Mackie Kaz of Melrose GET. So let's stay widescreen, Shell, because Maddie's coming out there as well.
Some near fall going on mat number 3.
Yep, I'm trying to. So that's Lainey Vaughn of Wautoma Wild Rose picking up that near fall. Has Montana in some difficult times down there. Looks to go reverse half, picks up on that head, works on that shoulder, the right shoulder of Jules. And the fall in a minute 9 seconds. Montana Jules works her way out the consolation. Lady Vaughn to the finals here on the girls bracket from the Dells. We're going to slide over here, pick up Maddie Zuby, and a senior for the Hawks at 20-5. She's wrestling Kierna Bredinger of Columbus, a sophomore, at 9 and 10. Maddie very quick in on that takedown, trying to, I believe, has some near fall picked up there. Has not totally based out, giving up that hold. And then right back around, did pick up just a 2-point variety there for Maddie to go up by that 4-0 score.
Who's on 3, Matt?
Mat number 3 is Belmont Platteville and Darlington Blackhawk. So yeah, we should kind of go widescreen, I guess. Ashlyn Erdman of Darlington and Emma Mason of Belmont Platteville.
Maddie just pinned her opponent.
Maddie picking up a minute and 34-second time frame, earning her right into the finals here at the girls tournament at Wisconsin Dells. So we're going to swing down here. Mat number 3 pick up that match at a 2-0 score. Ashlyn Erdman of Blackhawk with that 2-0 lead, just under a minute gone in that first period. Erdman picking up that fall down there in a minute 22. So with that, I think that's going to bring us to the end of our girls semis. They don't show any more matches being assigned, so let's see what this one here brings. Well, we've got River Valley. So we've got one more bout here.
On what mat?
She's on deck on mat number 1. So let's just take a quick break here. Come back to the field house in Wisconsin Dells for that final match at 165.
Well, welcome back to the championship rounds. We'd like to thank our sponsors for the 106-pound round: Advanced Pump and Well Solutions, Bank of Cashton, Black River Falls Wrestling Club,
all finals,
Boscobel Wazeeka Steuben Wrestling Club, Brookwood Wrestling Club, and Green Repair LLC.
All right, here we are. We are in the finals of the Wisconsin Dells Division II sectional. We're going to cover both. We're going to try to cover both mats. We're going to do the whole finals, top to bottom. So with that, we're on mat number 2 right now. Shane, how do you spell it? Rockin? How do you? And Colin Fry of Evansville. That is on mat number 2, our center mat. And then we are on mat number 1, where we see Colton Koss from Melrose GT, Briar Caves of Lodi. Koss picking up a quick takedown and a fall there at a 51-second time frame. Koss being your number 3 right now, as we wait and see where we end up here on mat number 2. We could see a wrestle back here. Scott, can you tell me who won there, as far as who Fry was beaten by, or Sue? Okay, so Evansville beat Colton, so Colton locked in at 3 right now. He has a pretty tough task here, does Colton Fry of Evansville. Shane Rockin of Dodgeville, 50-1, a freshman for the Dodgers. Rockin with that 2-0 lead. Seeing a reversal there. Just the 2 reversal, no near falls. So 2-2 our score here. 15 seconds to go in period number 1. 106-pound final here from the field house at Wisconsin Dells. As Shell has been reading across the ads, thanks to all those sponsors bringing you wrestling action here from the Dells as well as Mineral Point here this weekend. Looking for a good week to come, starting Thursday at the Kohl Center in Madison, where Division I will get underway about 3 o'clock. See a round of Division I, and then we will get into the girls tournament shortly thereafter. So looking to be a good week of wrestling here in the state of Wisconsin. It is tournament time and a lot of good things going on. So come on down, enjoy the ride, and have some good times here in the wrestling world. As we see here, rocking now with a 6-2 lead, wrestling here in period number 1. He picked up that takedown, gave up that reversal, and then reversed for a 2 near fall in that first period. And then that's where we sit right now with Rockin in that down position. And as soon as I say that, picks up that escape to go up to a 7-2 lead. Okay, as Scott brings it to my attention that Rockin and Fry wrestled a week ago. What was the score a week? 12-2? 12-3 score just a week ago in the Dodgeville regional. So looking to see if we can keep things going as they are. Rockin now with another takedown to go up 9-2 here. 40 seconds and rolling here, period number 2. Riley Cade here is our official here on the whistle. We're seeing an AR in Scott Brookman. Congratulating Riley here today. This is his first sectional here. A 7-year veteran, but picking up his first sectional. So congratulations to him, and keep up the good work. On Matt, our off officials, Jason Benrud and Lynn Eisensee sitting there waiting their turn. But as we said earlier, Jason and Scott both representing the area in Madison in a week's time. So wrestle here, Fry trying to come around, picking up a 2, not quite there, but will give the escape. So 9-3 your score at the end of 2. Really, Rockin'. Well, like I say, at 50-1 and a freshman, of course. Looking at the practice partners in the room, he's got Haken Peterson. There is a younger Spurley who's looking to break that lineup. But then Reed Spurley, the older brother, and then who am I missing? Well, Charlie Might. Yeah. So, and I said the Fierce 4, but actually there's 5 because Nathan Johnson, who's So the first 5 weights there in Dodgeville are pretty solid. With wrestlers like that, you can get a pretty good lead in a duel, and should be able to win quite a few of those duels. So, look for, because looking at Haken Peterson, I don't think he's been beat in his high school career yet, and he's only a sophomore, looking to defend that state title in Madison, and I guess he hasn't earned that right yet, but in all the way things look, it looks like it should happen. So Dodgeville is ranked number 1 in the first 4 weights. Well, and rightfully so. I mean, even with, Reed Spurley coming back off that ACL injury.
Yeah, I didn't know how that one would go because of the injury.
Right.
They put him number 1.
So we'll see today. He's coming in as we'll wrestle the number 2. So we'll wait and see that just being 3 weight classes away now. So as we wrestle here, now with a 11-3 score here, wrestling third period, 26 seconds and counting. Shane Rockin kind of been in control of that match from start to finish. Rockin trying to do maybe a little bit of a drag off that chin, but not able to do anything with that. And 11-3 will be your final score. Shane Rockin of Dodgeville 1. Colin Fry will go as your 2. And your wrestler from Melrose GET as number 3. So with that, we're going to take just a real quick break, come back for the finals at 113 pounds.
And now for 113-pound matches, they are being sponsored by Campbell's Mobile and Solar Meats, Cashton Farm Supply, Cashton Wrestling Club, Central Express, Pasture Pride in Cashton, and Citizens First Bank.
All right, at 113 pounds, we see Ethan Haiti, a junior for the Hornets of Richland Center, 36-8. His opponent, a Tiger at Haken Peterson, a sophomore, 42-0 from Dodgeville. Already up 2-0. Peterson with that control. On mat number 1, we see third place, Coda Perney of Melrose GET, a sophomore at 42-11. The hometown wrestler in Nick Ersland of the Wisconsin Dells squad at 37-4. Let's see if maybe we go a little widescreen. We can cover both of them. Both kids in our coverage area. Peterson now up 4-2, just at the minute mark of period number 1. No score down there on mat number 1 with Pierney and... Oh, come on. Pierney and Ersland. Peterson now with a 6-3 lead. Both Haiti and Peterson champions from a week ago, I would assume, Scott? Yes, okay. There has been some talk in the wrestling world of Peterson going possible Olympics. Was that 2 years or after high school? But right. Peterson has been quite the athlete all the way through, the middle school and now in high school, wrestling a pretty good schedule all year, wrestling a lot of off season. So now up 8-3. Peterson looks to work that armbar series off of that left side.
Got blood time on mat 1, so I'm just going to move over to mat 2.
Okay, that's fine. So Dells would have been out of Dodgeville last week, correct? couldn't have been because the Dells, yes. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. So 3 of these wrestlers here on the mat came out of the Richland Center's sectional or regional. Peterson, the lone Dodgeville representative from a week ago. Maintaining now a 10-4 lead here, wrestling with 30 seconds to go in period number 2. Peterson's keeping pretty good pressure and in control of that match. Looking down here on mat number 1, Richland of the Dells now up 1-0 over Prairie of GET. So how did we finish here last week? Okay, so from a week ago, Richland come in as a 3. Okay. So Prairie coming in as a 2nd place, beating Richland 7-4 a week ago at Dodgeville. Trying to come around. Yep, has picked up that reversal. Has Prairie 3-2 our score now. Wrestling 45 seconds to go in period number 2. We are starting on our feet here on mat 1. 10-4 our score here. 113-pound final here on the center, up on our mat number 1. That is Russellback 113. More blood time there on the part of Prairie of Melrose GT. So we'll go back single screen, or single mat, I should say. And a takedown there on the part of Peterson of Dodgeville, now going up 12-4 the score. Haiti trying to take that leg, use it for some type of reversal, but working themselves out of bounds. So back to the center, we reset. Back to wrestling there on mat 1. Richland comes in with a nice somersault roll, coming into control now. 5-2 your score up there, mat number 1. 30 seconds and rolling there. Haiti picking up another escape there. 12-5 your score. Under a minute to go there. Prairie very quick to come to his feet. A little bit trying to go cheap tilt out of that was Richland. Prairie able to neutralize that, come back, base out. Now quad pods up, does a little bit of a roll. Not able to pick up anything there, and time will expire in that 2nd period. 5-2 your score up there, mat number 1. So Haken picking up another takedown and then not advancing out of that. Scott giving him a stalling warning going on the part of Peterson, and then Peterson elects to put him up on his feet, giving him that free escape. And then in on a nice single leg attempt by Peterson. Kind of a whizzer out of that is Haiti, but then Peterson just keeps pressure around that right side, coming into control, picking up that takedown, now having a 16-6 final score. Haken Peterson picking up that championship, earning his right into Madison. We will see where we come out here on that 3rd place match to determine whether or not we're going to have a wrestleback here at 113 pounds. So as we rotate up there, picking up that match solely, Richland in control there. Prairie able to come out, pick up that escape as they went out of bounds, making it a 5-3 score with a minute 15 to go in period number 3. Richland trying to defend that loss of a week ago and take that number 3 spot away from Prairie. And you said, Scott, that Prairie was beaten by...
Richland beat him 7.
Right, but no, today.
Yeah, so there'll be a wrestle back if Pels wins.
Okay, so Ethan Haiti has already beat Prairie. So the way it sits right now, we're going to look at a wrestle back. Just 30 seconds to go here in this 113-pound semi, and then Richland able to slide by on that left side, picking up that takedown, now going up 7-3 in this match. Prairie able to come to his feet. A nice little short trip on the part of Richland to maintain ride control as they went out of bounds. So just 12 seconds to go in this match. Richland rides with that control off the right side. Prairie looks to do a little bit of a sit. Richland looks to just cut him, putting him on his feet, and time will expire in that match, giving Nick Richland that 7-4 victory, and looking at a possible wrestle back here later this afternoon. So we're going to take a short break, come back for the 120-pound finals here from the Dells.
120-pound action is being brought to you today by Coon Valley Telecommunications, Darlington Blackhawk Warbirds, DeSoto Wrestling Club, DeWitt Construction, and Genuine Telecom.
Okay, here we are, 120-pound finals match on mat number 2. We watch Blake Enders of Sugar River, a junior at 44-7. He has a tiger here in Charlie Might, a senior for the Dodgers of Dodgeville at 43-7. Up on mat number 1, Drake Gazda of Mauston, a senior at 25-3. His opponent is Brody Banzi of Melrose GT, picking up that first takedown and escape there by Banzi, and then Gaza in on another takedown to go up 3-2, and then Banzi able to come out for a 3-3 tie as we wrestle here in period number 1. Looking down here, mat number 2, where we are single mat coverage with Might looking to set up that takedown. Enders in the black singlet, Might in the majority white singlet. Kind of a back and forth. What do we got here? So 5-1 last week at the Dodgeville Regional, Might over Enders. So Might able to come around, pick up that first takedown to go up 2-0, 30 seconds and counting there for period number 1. Up on that mat number 1, we're tied at 5 now as we wrestle there, 45 seconds and counting up there. So let's go double picture if we can. Being we got Melrose GT up there on mat number 1. Gazda wasting no time, has that near side cradle locked, working that right shoulder of Banzi. Banzi not able to maintain that shoulder off the mat, and picking up the fall in a minute 48 time of fall. Drake Gazda of Mauston earning a trip as a third place finisher for sure. Looking to see where we end up here in the finals to determine whether or not we will have a wrestle back here at 120. Okay, Mostyn's third wrestler already. Okay. So here we are, mat number 2. We're going to go sole coverage. Mike does a little bit of a somersault roll out of that, comes up for that escape to go up 3-0 here, wrestling in period number 2. So in looking at that, Enders was beaten, had beaten the Melrose kid, so there's a possible wrestle back here as well at 120 pounds if this goes the way it stands right now. Oh, okay. Okay, so I was stand corrected. Dodgeville has beaten the number 3 wrestler already, or no? Sugar River has beaten your Mostyn wrestler already. So if it stands as it is, we will be set 1, 2, and 3 here at 120. Just a 3-0 lead for Mite over Blake Enders here as we wrestle here now, period number 2. Mite's always got constant motion there, working that angle, trying to come up with that takedown. Comes up to a kind of a tie there, but Blake not feeling comfortable, able to back out of that as we reach that 22nd mark of the second period. Trying to come around. Ooh, nice little, tried to dive over that, but not doing so on the wrestling surface. So back to the center, we reset just 17 seconds to go in period number 2. Oh, really? Okay, so Scott informs me that both these wrestlers here, of course, Mite being your returning state champion, was first. Enders was a 5th placer in the tournament a year ago. So Enders picking up that escape here as we wrestle in period number 3, trailing this match by a 3-1 score. I'm sure these guys have wrestled multiple times throughout the year, where I would guess a couple of those losses that Enders is showing has come on the hands of Mite. Coming out of that same conference, aren't they? No, they're a different conference. But I'm sure there's common tournaments and things like that that we've seen. So Mite keeping good pressure on that. A little bit of a slide by attempt by Enders, trying to get him to work center, come back to that center circle. Under a minute to go here in period number 3. Nice little duck under by Mite. Enders felt that coming and was able to step through that attempt. Right now working that Russian off that left side. Trying to come around, maybe go with a trip out of that. Trying to go Fritz out of that. Not able to pick that up was Mite, but in doing so, they rotate out of bounds. Just 30 seconds to go here in this 120-pound final. Mite continuing that pressure here, working that Russian off the left side. Looking to pick up another takedown here. Just a slim takedown here by Enders would tie this up here. but Might just very quickly comes around that right side, picking up that takedown to take a 5-1 victory here at Dell's sectional, and will earn that championship and that spot into Madison in just a week's time. Everything looks like we're going to go 1, 2, 3 here at 120. So let's catch a short break. Come back for the 126-pound wrestling.
126 pounds is brought to you today by GET Melrose Maduro Titan Wrestling Club, Grantland Graphics, Hart G Lumber, Iowa Grant Wrestling Club, and Ithaca Weston Wrestling Club.
All right, let's take a look at mat number 1 first, where we're going to pick up our third place matches. Sawyer Ostrom of Nakusa Port Edwards at 34-7, a junior. His opponent, Mason Hurd, a sophomore for Prairie du Chien at 32-18. Ostrom with a quick takedown and a release there to go up 2-1. Our wrestlers here on mat number 1, we see Reed Spurley, a senior for the Dodgers of Dodgeville at 5-0. His opponent is Ethan Aird, a senior for Darlington Blackhawk. Looking down there, we see a 2-2 score. Let's take a look as Spurley picked up the takedown, and Aird was very quick to come around that corner, picking up the reversal. So riding control is Aird. Minute to go in period number 1. This at 126 pounds. Ooh, Spurley very quick come to his feet and hits a dump as they rotate out of bounds. Not able to land that in the wrestling area. So back to the center, we reset 3-2 your score here. Looking down there on mat number 1, we received a reversal or a takedown and an escape here to tie that match, or excuse me, to go up 5-3. Ostrom with that 5-3 lead down there. So this is a rematch of the 2020. Aird lost to Might. Oh, okay. Aird lost to Might from Dodgeville. So,
I don't know if these guys are wrestling.
Well, we know not this year because Spurley just coming back to wrestling here just a week ago, and so a little flurry there as we end period number 1, still with a 3-2 lead. Spurley over Aird of Darlington Blackhawk. Looking down there on mat number 1, 5-3 your score as we wrestle here in period number 2. Aird to start period number 2 from that ride position. Spurley looks to kind of quad pot out of that. Very quickly come to his feet and a nice lift and mat return by Aird of Darlington. Wanting to go with it, kind of a leg ride out of that, but trying to maintain ride control and rotate out of bounds. Down there on mat number 1, showing a 7-4 score. Sawyer Ostrom maintaining that lead down there over Hurd of Prairie du Chien. Spurley looking to come out and around. Not able to do so, keeping a little bit of keeping a hook of that right foot. Lets that go. Aird goes with a crossface off that left side, seeing a stalemate there as we're reaching that minute mark of period number 2. Ostrom down mat number 1, maintaining that 7-4 lead over Hurd of Prairie to Chien. Spurley able to come up off that restart, picking up another escape to widening that margin 4-2, just under the minute mark at in period number 2. So if Spurley come out as a 2 a week ago, that means Hurd followed him. No. These guys, and Hurd came 3rd. No. And those guys came north. Okay. So 2 different regionals. Ostrom was number 1 out of Richland Center. Hurd was 2. So, oh really? Hurd was a number. He come out as a 4th place, and he's made it here to the consolation semis. So he must have been following. Okay. So been able to beat his opponents to get into this consolation side. Spurley now up 6-2 here. Riding control here as we wrestle in period number 3 now. Looking up on mat number 1, Ostrom picking up an escape, trying to come out that back door. Not quite picking up that near fall just yet. Now locks that right leg, comes in behind the shoulders for control to go up 10-4. Seeing a stalling warning going on the part of Ostrom for a not timely mat return, so that stalling warning, and then an escape on the part of Hurd. And then Hurd trying to come out, but Ostrom able to work his way around in control, picking up that takedown. So 12-6 your score here. Just 1:07 to go in period number 3. Looking back on mat 2, Spurley maintaining that 4-point lead as we go out of bounds here. Just 35 seconds to go in that bout. We're getting an illegal hold on the part of Hurd, giving that point to Ostrom, now up 13-6. Down here on mat number 2, Aird picking up a reversal here as time wound down, but Reed Spurley able to maintain that 2-point margin and making it a championship bout here for Spurley, earning that number 1 spot, Aird number 2, and we wait to see who comes out in that 3rd place match. As it stands right now, Sawyer Ostrom of Nakusa Port Edwards holding that number 3 spot. And looking to be a wrestleback here by Ostrom. He has not met Aird, so we'll see a wrestleback here at 126 pounds. So let's catch a break here, get your word from our sponsors, and come back to the Dells for 132 pounds.
132-pound matches are brought to you today by J&R Military Surplus, Kickapoo Lafarge Predators, Viola Quick Stop, Coon Creek Feeds, Lacrosse Loggers, and the Lancaster Flying Arrows Wrestling Club.
Okay, we're off and wrestling at 132 pounds on that number 1 mat. Third place, your wrestlers are Nathan Johnson, a sophomore for the Dodgers of Dodgeville at 41-14, a sophomore. Carson Meeum of Monroe, a junior at 33-8. Meeum with that early takedown there with that 2-0 lead. On mat number 2, our finals, your championship match, Drake Ingram of Prairie, Chien, a senior at 45-7. His opponent is Dylan Weigel, a sophomore for Belmont Platteville at 41-8. Ingram with that early takedown there with that 2-0 lead. Wrestling with control off of that left arm. Wanting to go 2-on-1 and a little bit of just a cheap tilt there by Ingram, picking up some near fall. I don't think, not enough to pin him with, but picking up that 3 near fall on that release. And now going to get a clasp hands on the part of Ingram. Had locked around that body as he was on his knees yet, so 1 point going to Weigel of Belmont Platteville. Last week. Okay, what about, and who is beating who here today? Okay, all right. So 2-0 as we wrestle here. 30 seconds to go in period number 1 up there on mat 1. Meeum with that 2-0 lead. Ingram maintains that ride control, has a hook of that left leg, comes across with that crossface off that left arm, trying to walk that around into a cradle maneuver. Now we see a stalling going on the part of Weigel of Belmont, needing to kind of work up to a more conventional base. And time expires there in period number 1. 5-2 our score here, entering period number 2. Down there on mat number 1, still that 2-0 lead there for Johnson, or excuse me, Meeum of Monroe. Ingram in on a shot off that left side. Has a single leg there, trying to come out around as Weigel latches onto that right leg of Ingram. Now Ingram trying to come out, kind of work a ways around, picking up the knees of Weigel, trying to come around, not able to do so quite yet. Weigel has that right foot of Ingram, and I think we're going to see a stalemate here. Nope. He's able to work his way out and pick up that takedown to go up by an 8-2 score here. And then Weigel does it, kind of just comes to his feet, tries to come around. Ingram throws in a half off that right side, breaking down on Weigel. And there very quickly, Weigel come up to his feet. See a quick warning there for not a timely mat return. So that being Ingram's first stall call there. Ingram has that hook of that right leg as they slide out of bounds. Looking up on mat number 1 now, Meeum with a 4-0 score. and then a 3 near fall awarded after the release of the pinning combination. So 7-0 as we wrestle there, 30 seconds to go in period number 2. Back to, we are mat number 2 in our finals. Drake Ingram of Prairie du Chien maintaining ride control with that 8-2 score. Time winding down in period number 2. Johnson of Dodgeville picking up a reversal up there as they went out. So 7-2 concluding wrestling here, period number 2. He stopped wrestling, yeah. Meehan just, or no, Johnson just kind of let him go. Carry that out. So wrestling here on mat number 2. Ingram of Prairie du Chien maintaining that 6-point margin. Trying to come around, work for some type of hitting combination, then seeing our second warning going to Weigel for stalling, giving Ingram that 1 point for that stalling. And then Weigel able to come up, sprawls back on that, able to come out for that escape, picking up his point. Now 9-3 your score here, minute to go in period number 3. Eight-2 your score up there, mat number 1. Both wrestlers are on their feet, and then we see Meehan of Dodgeville, or excuse me, of Monroe with that takedown to go up 10-2, wrestling in period number 3 there as well. All right, as we roll out of bounds there, picking up another takedown is Ingram now with a 11-3 score, just 30 seconds to go in that bout. A little bit of a somersault roll off the whistle, trying to come out and around, and has picked up that reversal, does Weigel. Now bringing it to a 11-5 score. Ingram just kind of feels that pressure, kind of just closes down as time will expire here in this 132-pound final. Drake Ingram of Prairie du Chien, your champion. Dylan Weigel of Belmont Platteville will be number 2. And if it stays as it is right now, Carson Meehan of Monroe will be your 3rd place winner. And there it is, time expiring in that 3rd place match. So we have our 1, 2, and 3 set at 132 pounds. So let's catch a break. Come back for the wrestling at 138 pounds.
138-pound wrestling is brought to you today by Laval Telephone Co-op, Lynn's Home Center, Nicolati Construction, Nordic Lanes, and North Crawford Seneca Wrestling Club.
All right, with that, we are at 138 pounds. Our wrestlers at that weight. In the championship, we see Mason Mao of Sugar River, a senior, at 42-3. His opponent is Marcus McKinney of Broadhead, Judah, a senior, at 38-2. This should be a pretty good final here, Scott, looking at the records. As we see mat number 1, we have Mason Baumgartner of Prairie du Chien, a senior, at 27-15. He has that early takedown over Cam Spenceley of Belmont Platteville, a junior, at 37 and 15. So it looks to be a pretty good weight here. So Broadhead Judah was your champion a week ago. Say that last name.
McIntyre.
That's McIntyre. Okay. I'm sorry I butchered that one, but all right. So McIntyre and Mao here at.
Which mat do you want this on?
Let's go double screen because we've got wrestlers kind of both areas that. So we're gonna do widescreen. Baumgartner picking up a stalling there. I got just kind of locked in on that hip, not advancing his position, so stalling warning given there. 2-0 your score there on mat number 1, as well as mat number 2, McIntyre, with that 2-0 lead on mat 2. Spenceley able to reverse on Baumgartner there to tie that match at 2. Spenceley continue to ride that with now a deep waist ride of that right arm and a grapevine of that left leg, kind of wanting to go a double grapevine, stretching out on Baumgartner as time expires in that first period. Down here on mat number 2, wrestling at the minute 37 to go. Second period still with a 2-0 lead. McIntyre over Mao. Mao trying to come around to pick up that reversal. McIntyre just kind of locked in on that leg and work his arm through there. And picking up that reversal was Marcus McIntyre of Broadhead Judah. Still down there on mat number 1 with that 2-2 tie, wrestling at the minute mark of period number 2. Very quickly, Mao able to kind of tripod up, tries a little somersault roll out of that. Marcus maintains ride control, throws a armbar series off that left side, trying to walk that over, and in doing so, kind of rolls himself through. Mao just getting a, not coming fully around for that reversal, but time expires in that second period, giving that escape to Mason Mao of Belmont, or excuse me, Belleville, Monticello, New Glarus. Looking down there on mat number 1, seeing a reversal going on the part of Baumgartner, now up 4-2 as time coming to an end there at period number 2. This is 138 pounds.
I'm gonna move the camera over to mat 2 for a few moments.
We got a little injury time there. Well, he decided he'd had enough of that, so he wants to go back wrestling. But 4-1 maintains our score here. Mat number 2, Marcus McIntosh of Broadhead, Judah, in control there.
Who is who?
McIntyre maintaining control there. Mao trying to come around, kind of tripods up. McIntyre trying to come around and gives up that escape, does McIntosh, and then Mao in on a shot. Kind of shots back and forth both ways here. Nobody landing any type of control. 4-2 our score. McIntosh tries to come up and around Mao with a nice little lift and bringing him down in control. Being that we had forward motion and weight on those front hands, Mao giving that takedown, and then McIntosh just comes around that right side with a little bit of a short sit, comes into control, picking up that reversal and a 2-point reversal there, making it a 6-4 score. As we see time wind down, Marcus McIntosh, your winner there, a 6-4 over Mason Mao of Sugar River. So, so Mao being a 4-time state qualifier, and you said that McIntosh will be his 3rd. So 2 quality wrestlers there at 138 pounds. Where we sit here, Scott, who beat who up here? So Broadhead, Judah. All right, so just 35 seconds to go here. Looks like we're going to have a wrestle back if things stay the same. Baumgartner maintaining that 1-point lead. 25 seconds and counting here. Spencer trying to come out around. Now we see kind of a power half out of that by Baumgartner. Has a figure 4 around the body, which is legal now. And time had expired before that slid down far enough, and Baumgartner will take that 3 spot here, giving him that right to wrestle back later this afternoon against Mao of no wrestle back? Okay. So I stand corrected there. No wrestle back at 138 pounds. So we're just going to roll right into 145. Let's just catch the sponsors for this weight class, and we will get wrestling.
144-pound weight class brought to you today by The Marketplace in Gaze Mills, O'Reilly Auto Parts, Organic Valley, Portland Implement, Prairie Chien Blackhawks Wrestling Club.
So at 144 pounds, as we know how they adjusted the weights from a year ago, we are at 144 pounds. Owen Sefrud, a junior for Darlington Blackhawk, 45-0. His opponent is Braden Dorshurst of Lodi, a junior at 47-7. A quick takedown and release, and then a second takedown here by Sefrud. Now up, they're showing an 8-2, so he had to have caught a near fall there, showing an 8-3 score here as we're on our feet. Okay. Mat number 1, Drew Hurd of Prairie du Chien, a senior, 38-14. His opponent is Jackson Blaken, a senior as well, for the Titans of Melrose GT, 39-8. His record here, wrestling in the consolation finals at 144. So kind of a takedown clinic going on here on mat number 2. Has 5 takedowns. Okay, so, went the wrong way here. So yeah, Sefrud has picked up 4 takedowns and a 2-point near fall, so up by that 10-3 score. Down there on mat number 1, Hurd with that takedown with a 2-0 lead down there. 33 seconds to go in period number 1. Sefrud is just so lightning quick on his feet, able to do just a nice little duck under dump, picking up another takedown, and working over for some near fall is Sefrud. Up by that 10-point margin already, looking to just a scoop of that head, working on that head and shoulder region. He's lost to the third? Oh, he's number
1, that guy's number 3.
So 1 and 3 ranked wrestlers here at 144 pounds here on mat number 2. Sefrud with an 18-5 lead here. So another takedown here will put this match to bed, and giving that technical fall to Sefrud as soon as we see that takedown, and I think there it is. So that being a quick 3-minute and 26-second time of fall, or technical fall, Owen Sefrud taking that technical fall. And he had to have been a state place winner a year ago, wasn't he? Are you? He was third a year ago, and he was fourth 2 years ago. Yeah, so a state place winner the last 2 years, looking to go down there. Looks like a force to be reckoned with at 144 pounds. So let's focus now on mat number 1, where Hurd just picking up another takedown in that second period. Now up 5-0 here, wrestling in period number 2. Okay, so if it stays the way it is, I'm told we will have our place winners here at 144. So Hurd now looks to run that arm bar series off that right arm, reaches across, goes one-on-one to work some type of a tilt there, but in doing so rolls out of bounds towards the score table. Back to the center, we reset. So let's just take a look here in the matches to come. At 152 pounds, we will see Joe Lamar of Broadhead, Judah, Danny Heitzer of Evansville for first. Your third place wrestlers will be, let me get to that, Knockreiner of River Valley, Wyatt Knockreiner, and Christian Schul of Monroe. So some fine wrestlers there coming up at 150 pounds. Just 2 minutes to go here at 144. Hurd of Prairie du Chien maintains that 5-0 lead. Blaken goes up, underhooks out of that front side, Hurd kind of feels that pressure, drops down. Blaken wants to maybe go throw, looks for some quick points here, but not able to land them in the wrestling area. Seeing a stalling warning, Hurd just kind of backing out to that out of bounds line and picking up that stalling warning as he reached the line. So Hurd looks to kind of come out of that. Blaken with that underhook wants to go some type of throw. In doing so, he rotates out of bounds back to the center reset. Hurd going low onto that kneel, seeing a couple back steps. Yep, as he back to the line, Scotty says we're blocking with that head, giving Blaken that first point. 5-1 our score here. Just under a minute to go in period number 3. Hurd needs to keep good forward pressure here. That backing will get him another stalling warning, giving that second point here. Kind of just locked in on that right arm is Hurd. Looking to want to go down, try to go fireman's off that. Blaken dropping in, not coming down. Takedown was given, and then Hurd able to come around to pick up that reversal as they roll out of bounds. So 7-3 score, just 9 seconds to go in that bout. So Hurd elects to go optional off that restart, just kind of lets him up to his feet. With a lock of that arm and a couple steps back, and Hurd picking up that third place victory, locking him at 3. So 1, 2, and 3 set here at 144 pounds. So let's catch a break here from our sponsors to come back for the finals at 150 pounds.